Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Bellied Up podcast. I'm here, bellied up to the bar with my good buddy and yours, Miles, the You Betcha guy.
How we doing, Charlie?
Miles, we're doing today, man. We're feeling good. Special came out this week. Pretty cool.
What do you say you're feeling good this week?
Yeah.
Imagine you have days you're not feeling too good.
Yeah, I got days I'm not feeling good. Of course.
What do you do on a day you don't feel that good?
See, I'm glad you asked, Miles. I have a lot of Midwest in me, and by that I mean I do a lot of things. If I'm not feeling good, I do a lot of things so I can't feel the bad feelings.
Okay.
Like I go biking, I go walking, I go like shoot my bow and arrow at the bow and arrow place. You know, I go shoot my bow. I'll go bowling. I'll do. I just like activities.
Now, Charlie, tell me the truth. That was a Midwest answer.
No, that's the honest truth.
Tell me the truth.
So
you wake up, you're like, not my day today.
Not my. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not feeling good. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. How are you approaching your life that day?
I'm not even kidding you, dude. I just do as much stuff as I can so I can't think about it.
Okay.
Like Randa came on vacation with me and my family, and she was like, "Do you guys ever stop on vacation?" I was like, what do you mean? She's like, people are always doing something. I was like, that's because we're not doing our jobs and we can't feel our feelings. We have to do something.
They say that depression can't hit a moving target.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So no, it can't. So I do things. I do. And also like, I'll like go work out.
So what are you going to do if the wheel stops?
If the wheel stops? Well, it does, oddly, and it stops when I sleep, and so that's what, right?
He just gets depressed when he sleeps.
No. It's like that's when you wake up at like 4 a.m. and you got that anxiety, and and then it all comes out, And
so that's what I want to know. What do you do when that happens?
I take melatonin.
So you just go back to bed.
Yeah. Sometimes, but I'll tell you this much: the dreams you get on melatonin, Miles, I've woken up with more clothes than I went to bed wearing. I don't know what the hell happens in the middle of the night when I take melatonin, but I mean, it's like over-the-counter LSD. It's there's that, and then you can try the Tylenol PM, but I just stopped doing Tylenol PM.
Well, it's too late for you.
Too late for me?
You already got it.
I got the TPM? What are you talking about?
Yeah, damage is done on you with the Tylenol thing.
Oh, yeah.
Your mom clearly was on Tylenol when you were a kid. Yeah. Damage is done there. So I think you can do all the Tylenol you want.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, what do you do, Miles? He's sitting here acting like, what do you really do? The hell do you really do?
So I do the same thing I do every day. But I'm just shitty about it.
You're just.
I'm shitty about eating breakfast.
Oh.
Like I'm gonna have my coffee, but I'm not gonna enjoy it.
No,
I'm just not feeling it.
I'll always enjoy my coffee.
I'll come do the podcast, but I'm not gonna try and say funny stuff. I'm just gonna do it.
Really? Do you think the audience can tell when you're having a bad day?
100%.
Yeah. Have they commented
since
on it?
I was yay high, you can tell exactly how I'm feeling about what's going on by my face. It's like, I could try and hide my feelings, but I can't hide my face.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna come out. It's seeping out of you.
It's like that's my fatal flaw.
I'm with you on that. Like people have told me that they can tell kind of if I'm not in the right mood. I'm like, how'd you know? And it's like, yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, in some way.
Yeah.
And it means I'm not doing enough, because if I'm doing it, it's not coming out.
And then, like you were saying, you like go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll wake up I'll go to bed and I'll wake up the next day, be fine.
Well, because you're actually feeling your feelings during the day.
Yeah. I'm feeling too many feelings. I'm overthinking it for sure. Here's a question for you, Charlie. Do you think there's such thing as the male period?
The myriad? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get that.
What is it? I don't understand. Like, I've heard people throw it around. You know?
I mean, here's the thing is that societally, you know, if we've accepted the fact that, you know, women can feel their feelings, it's societally acceptable, and men tend to not feel their feelings. You know, this is being, of course, sexist, playing in the stereotypes, but they come from a real place. I think, you know
what I like is when someone owns up exactly when they're being sexist.
Yeah, I mean, it's
all
right.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
it's a little bit sexist.
This is a new segment on Bellied Up Podcast. Our point of view from a sexist point of view.
Or just
Go
more
ahead,
simply,
Charlie.
we're sexist. No, I mean, the sexist thing to say is that, women feel their feelings, men don't, you know, and if you do a broad brush stroke here, you might see that. You might see some men like not feeling their feelings, but some women feeling their feelings, you know? And now you got me self-conscious here, digging a deeper hole. But what I'm saying...
Do you not know what a menstrual cycle is? You know?
Yeah, I know.
I'm confused at where you're taking this. Talking about the male period.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah, I
don't mean that we're actually going to like bleed out of our wieners.
No, I'm not talking
But I mean like hormonally, do you think that we have a cycle of hormones that fluctuate in our body that causes us to have mood swings and stuff?
So yeah,
that's like a hormonal thing, you know? That's where you get the stereotypical like mood changes with the menstrual cycle in women. Do men have that, you think?
Yeah, I think because we got hormones too.
Yeah.
Men have hormones too.
But would you say, like, if you started tracking all of your moods every day, do you think you would see it go in 30-day cycles?
You know, I bet, honestly, because fishing kind of goes in 30-day cycles. You know what I mean? Like when you got your major and your minors, you know, and fishing's different on a full moon night. And I think we as a member of the rock that rotates around the sun, we all kind of go through that a little bit. Maybe there's less biological effects going on with men, but I think we still get some biological effects, you know? So I mean, I know I can get moody. I haven't tracked it. I'll start tracking my moodiness though. That'll give me something to do when I'm moody.
And then we should definitely get synced up, you and I. And then not podcast on those weeks. Schedule around our cycle.
But it's tough to get on your cycle when we don't live together. You know, and we don't work together every day.
Yeah, it's gonna be threading the needle here for us.
We'll just have to
can't get synced up.
Maybe if we FaceTime every day, it'll help us sync up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
That's how it works, right?
I think so. Yeah. Isn't that cool? That like women can kind of sync up with that stuff. It's freaking cool. I mean, that's awesome.
Do you think the members of NSYNC were synced up? Do you think they were in sync?
They were in sync.
They're with each other every fucking day.
Yeah.
On tour buses, the whole thing.
That's what broke the band up, dude. JT was starting to hang out with Britney too much.
Got off the cycle. Yeah, that'll happen.
It will happen. Miles, I hope we never break up, though. I hope this band never breaks up.
Yeah, me neither. It'd be a sad day.
It would be a sad day. How you feeling here on this December? We're kind of in the gloominess of the kind of the not quite at we're in the Christmas spirit, but some people Christmas time that they don't. Do you get sad around Christmas?
Why are you sheepish about saying that in December people might not be in the Christmas mood?
Well, I'm just trying to. I'm not being sheepish.
You're kind of like in the Christmas mood. And you're like, maybe they aren't.
Maybe they aren't. Some people don't like the holidays. Some people, the holidays make them sad.
Yeah, they make movies about those guys.
Right.
Scrooge, the Grinch.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, so you're just being inclusive of Scrooges and Grinches.
I'm being inclusive. Yeah.
What was your original question?
I forget.
Playing dementia on me.
Yeah, we could do dimension. Should I go back to one of those questions? You never asked me what I was self-conscious of as a child.
Yeah, what?
Big nose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
I was bigger when I was younger.
You really grew into your nose then, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
At least you don't got one of those knobs on the crown.
I'm cool with a knob.
Jared, you got a knob? Turn to the side. A teensy tiny little knob. You see that?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
My
that,
brother's
Miles.
got a big one.
Does he?
Yeah.
Big nose?
No, like big knob on his nose.
Okay.
My dad's got a big nose. Oh my God.
Big old schnoz?
Yeah, kind of the Zach Galifianakis, Steve Carell joke that if my dad's doing the backstroke in the pool, everyone's going to think there's a shark in the water.
It's good to have a big nose, actually. Some women find it very attractive. Randa, the first thing she said to me was, I like your nose.
Really?
Yeah.
And you still said, this is the girl I want to date?
Yeah. Yep. She's
You
watching.
should have said my eyes are up here.
That's smart.
Who's staring at my nostrils right now?
Yeah. Some people
I've never actually looked at your nose, Charlie.
Yeah, what do you think? You think it's big or no?
I mean this in the nicest way possible. You just, to me, have the most average looking nose I've ever seen.
Hey, that would have made me feel happy as a kid.
Wait, hold on. We got to get a... Yeah.
Are you putting it on? Wait, are you putting it on some app to see how big my nose measures up to your average nose? I wonder.
I think that's one fetish I've never heard of. You know, you got the feet finder, you got all that stuff. I've never heard anyone really be obsessed with noses.
Now you've heard it, man. Now you've heard it. What's your fetish?
Who's the one that has the fetish?
Randa.
Oh, yeah.
She's a nose gal. What's your thing?
In terms of fetishes?
Yeah.
It's a great question. There's just so many.
Are you a foot guy?
No. I didn't get tickled by that bug. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Well, that's another question is having a fetish romantically, is that a bug in our system? Or is that just part of human nature? Like everyone's got one.
I think everyone's.
Or do you think there's a guy out there who actually just only likes missionary sex? He only likes boobs and only likes butts. And there's nothing else that he likes.
I mean, I'm sure I just don't think they've explored, they've explored fingers, palms.
All right, guys, we're doing Prize Picks. And right now, Prize Picks will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in lineups. Use promo code BELLIEDUP, all one word, when you sign up today. And this week, I'm feeling really good about Achan. Feeling really good about Devon Achan. He's been killing it. Whether you like the Dolphins or not, I like him. I'm really high on him this week. And so I even toggled him up. I'm feeling so good. So I got him with more than 89.5 rush yards this week. Charlie, what do you got?
All right, Miles, this week I've got Josh Jacobs running 78.5 yards because we are playing the Bears, and obviously.
I don't know if I would have picked that one, but I love it. And so, guys, if you'd like to play Prize Picks along with us, you got to download the Prize Picks app, use code BELLIEDUP, and have yourself a good old time.
You like a good palm, Miles? Did we do a Midwest palm reading on this podcast? Let me read your palm. Let me tell you. All right, so let's see here. Oh, you see this line right here? Yeah. Oh, you've missed some fish, Miles. Okay. Oh, we're not moisturizing. All right, that's fine. Okay, right there.
It's the best compliment he could have gave me.
See that line right there?
If he'd have been like, wow, your hands are so soft. That'd have been so offensive. So thanks for saying I got rough, tough hands. Thanks, Charlie.
You do have very rough, and I feel like you could just, well,
we know what his fetish is.
Oopsies. SpaghettiOs.
Oh,
there we are.
Accidentally spilled the beans.
Oh, but Miles, we're in the Christmas season, man. What do you want for Christmas this year?
Charlie, it's just how many years we've been doing this podcast, and how many years in a row around Christmas time have you asked me what I want for Christmas?
Well, every year is a new Christmas, Miles. You know what I'm going to get you?
Let's get off this hamster wheel that is asking me what I want for Christmas.
I'm going to get you some udder butter, some teat butter. That's what I'm going to get you for those big old manly hands of yours.
Just butter in general?
Yeah,
I think.
It's nice. You rub it on your hands, make it nice and soft.
Oh, got it.
I had to put some on mine because my hands were cracking. See my finger? What do you think that is? Do you think that's just the elements, the cold kind of cracking my finger like that.
Yeah. Dry air.
Dry air. Yeah.
Probably need to invest in a water softener. Good for the skin.
Oh, yeah. Water softener.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you put one in recently?
No,
You don't have soft water, huh?
I do at the lake.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, good.
But if you're struggling with cracked fingers, you got to start looking into it.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll look into that.
What do you want for Christmas, Charlie?
A water softener. Thank you, Miles. Appreciate that. I'm sorry. I didn't realize my questions were so basic here. I was just trying to like hang out with you. You know, now we're fighting right here off the podcast, right off the top. This isn't good radio, Miles. This isn't good radio. You better start being nice to me as we go forward here on the Bellied Up podcast.
Or what?
Or I'm going to start doing things. I'm going to start fixing this table so I don't have to feel my feelings. It's a little unsturdy.
Why would that be a bad thing?
Do we have any shims around here?
Charlie just threatened me with being nice. It's like, oh, if you start pissing me off, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to finish that project you started a month ago. Swear to God, I will.
What projects are you sitting on?
I got to stay in a bench.
You got to stay in a bench?
Mm-hmm.
What bench?
It's in like a entryway, like the mud room area.
How long have you had to stay in that bench, Miles?
Over a year.
Oh. Is it longer
than that?
I'll help you stay in the bench. You want to stay in the bench?
Yeah.
It'll take 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'll cook dinner.
Yeah, you do that.
I'll get some
stay
pizza.
in your bench.
We'll get some pizza. And then you show me how to stay in it, because I don't really know how. So it'd be nice if you could. Yeah, I don't know how. So if you could just show me by doing the whole thing, that would be
This is
nice.
like in Huck Finn where he's like, yeah, it's fun to paint the fence. You know? I don't know how to stay in a bench.
Charlie,
What?
I'm going to take your question you sent to me, and I'm going to send it back, but I'm going to say, what don't you want for Christmas this year? What don't you want?
I want for Christmas? That's a really good question, Miles. What don't I want? Clothes.
I can't do another button up.
Button ups are tough. They're tough because sometimes they chafe your nipples. What I don't like are shirts that are hard on your nipples. You know? Like sometimes you wear a t-shirt and you're like, this is a cool t-shirt, but like the graphic is a little big and hard and you can tell.
Or the end of the graphic specifically lines up where your nipple is. And so that's like, when you move, the graphic floats in and off of your nipple and just creates so much friction.
Yes, 100%. And you can tell an hour into your day it's not going to go well. When I was working at the bike shop and we had a button-up shirt, there was this one shirt that I would wear. It was like a uniform shirt, you know.
Yeah.
And it would make the nipples chafe. And in the middle of the day, I had to go to the area where they have your what do they call it? First aid kit. Grabbed a couple Band-Aids, put them right there on the nipples.
Are we talking like you're bleeding?
I know, but I was talking like it was that uncomfortable, and I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, it's a burning sensation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and so I lost some nipple hair that day. But it was worth it for the temporary relief from the starched shirt. And from that day forward, I wore undershirts.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Smart, yeah.
Yep. With no graphics on them.
So is that like you don't want a shirt that's going to bother your nipples?
Pretty much.
And for people that are buying you Christmas gifts, do you have any tips on how to get a frictionless experience for your nipples?
I think try it on. You know, go try it on.
So you'd like a used shirt for Christmas.
I would like you to try the shirt on to make sure it's not chafing.
Walk a mile in my shirt.
Yes.
Is what you want for this.
Pretty
Christmas.
much. Before you buy it, just make sure it's not a nipple chafer.
And for, let's say there's a woman in your life buying it, do they need to pop their bra off and wear it?
I mean, I don't know how else you get that shirt to nipple contact, Miles.
Okay. So you want, yeah.
I mean, and I'm not, you don't have to get me any shirt. Any shirt. But if you're going to get a shirt, just make sure it's not a nipple chafer.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people out there in the bellied up world that would agree with me on this.
I agree with you.
What do you not want for Christmas, Miles?
Like kind of, yeah, the button up was a big deal. Yeah.
You can't take mine.
Are you
can't
playing
take mine.
dementia on me right now?
You can't take mine.
Are you playing dementia? I said button up.
I said clothes. You got more specific with clothes. Clothes is you can't have any clothes. What else don't you want?
I don't want a trinket.
No trinkets. What tool do you want, Miles? What tool have you been just jonesing for?
I really want an air wrench, even though I just don't have a need for it very often.
That'd be cool. Yeah, one that you just like hangs up on your, yeah.
So it's like the one time I do need to pop my tire off my truck, I can do it lickety split.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Plus they just are a cool tool to have. I've also been watching a lot of Cars with my kid.
Oh.
Like the show Cars.
Oh yeah.
And the little fucking forklift guy that changed the tires, kind of one of my heroes. So
nice.
Yeah.
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 That's cool.
I like what he can get done with just so few resources. It's a great life lesson, actually.
That is. I feel like I got to start. Well, I didn't know there was a show Cars. I just knew about the movie Cars.
The movie, yeah.
Oh, the movie you're talking about. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cars 1 or Cars 2?
Well, I'm halfway through Cars 2 right now.
Okay. Got it. Well, we better get this podcast
What's
done.
wild is watching a show with my kid is a lot like watching a show with my wife. You have to watch it like 20-minute intervals if you're not going to go ahead of them, because my kid gets bored after like 20 minutes. And then we got to do something else.
Oh, really?
And if I'm watching a show with my wife, after 20 minutes, she falls asleep. So,
got
same
it.
church, different pew.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Where are you going to get Augie for Christmas?
What more does he need?
I guess not. I guess he doesn't need anything
I
more.
already am battling my wife buying him too many toys.
That's true.
I didn't know when I thought about having a kid and when I had a kid. You know, you're always wondering, like, what's going to be your sticking point as a parent?
Mm-hmm.
Like, my dad's was shut the lights off, you know?
Yeah.
You're taking too long of showers. Like, that was like the irrational, like, where you're drawing a line that you're like, it's not that big of a deal. Mine is just stop fucking buying him toys.
Are you
because I believe that the more toys a kid has, the less creative, the less actual playing that the kid does.
I would agree with that. Now, are you get a toy, dump a toy?
I actually talked about that with my wife, and she didn't love that idea.
She didn't love it. Just start getting rid of it.
She bought him this $8. It's $8, right?
Uh-huh.
But at the end of the day, you bought him this little fucking remote control car that he's never played with. And I brought it up the other day. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be just like that if we buy him this toy, whatever. She's like, no, whatever. And I was like, okay. So if I just go throw it away right now, is that okay? And she did not love that.
Well, you can't throw it away, Miles. You got to take it to Goodwill.
Yeah,
get that
whatever.
tax
It just
right
doesn't
off.
matter.
Yeah. Well, you got to just start doing it. Just start slowly taking toys.
Yeah, they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know. Just start building.
Dropping them off at Goodwill.
Yeah, just get a basket in the back of your truck and just start tossing toys in there. You know, some kid will love them, you know?
Yeah, just not my kid because he doesn't play with them.
Yeah, he does. What does he do? What is he?
He likes building forts.
Yeah, I remember I was over there.
He's begging me to build a fort.
I go over to Miles's house. We're playing with his kid, you know, and I guess we're playing fort time because he goes over the chair. So I build a fort. You know, it was a half-assed fort. I'll admit I didn't put a lot of effort into it. I didn't know we were in like Fort City. And as I'm walking out the door,
Fort City, North Dakota.
Yeah, Miles goes, all right, Augie, now we'll build you a real fort. Just emasculating me as I walk out the friggin', like I didn't know I had to have structural integrity in the blanket I put over
triangles.
your chairs.
You got to build triangles. It builds a good structure. That's funny. I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, next time I go over there, I got blueprints to build a friggin' fort. Dude, I'm not gonna have
bought them like on Etsy.
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what to do with all the cushions on your couch. I'm going to destroy your house building this fort, Miles, and then you're going to have to pick it up. That's the other thing. I was also trying to not make a mess out of your living room. I didn't know I didn't know how free we could get with the forts in the Montplaisir household. But now I know. You know what I want for Christmas, Miles? I want your respect. Okay?
You have my respect, Charlie.
No, you've disrespected me 5 different times on this intro. You guys hear it out there. I ask Miles a question. He's like, that question sucks. I give Miles an answer. He says, that answer sucks.
I didn't say it sucked.
He says, I think you're
that
sexist.
question was great the first 3 times you asked me. And the 4th, I was just like, let's do something else with that.
Yeah, I just forget I asked you. I mean, it would help if I listened when you replied, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I do listen for like an hour.
You just have ADHD.
I do. Yeah.
It's not, you have that. You have time blindness. It's like you have the cocktail of ADHD, you know?
Time blindness? No, I'm just an inconsiderate asshole.
No,
Miles.
you have time blindness much like I do.
Yeah? Okay.
You think when you don't have time, you think you have more time than you do.
That's true.
You know?
Do you say that to Anne that you have time blindness?
Yeah, it doesn't go over hot.
I was going to say, that's why you're telling me it's a legit thing right now.
Actually,
no,
we
it's
had
real.
to go to my niece's baptism yesterday.
Oh. I was at a baptism yesterday, too.
Let's go, dude.
My nephew, dude. Or my niece. Shit.
See, he wasn't actually there. He was there, but he wasn't there.
I was there, man. When they're babies, they could go either way. You know what I mean? You don't really know until... You know what I'm saying? I mean, you
especially now they just dress them in so much gender neutral clothing.
Well, no, I mean, the baby was wearing a dress.
And then they name the kid Riley, and you're like, so I guess I'll just call them they them for a while.
But the thing with babies is they all look the same up to a certain point, you know, up until like, you know, 2 or something. You can start telling. Yeah.
So yeah,
how was the baptism?
Oh no, we showed up on time, and I was like, "Look at that, Ann. We're early, like 5 minutes early. Let's go." And she goes, "Well, yeah, that's because you took a shower early enough. Finally."
Wow, she didn't even give you any props for being early.
No, I mean, I'm in a cutthroat household.
I can tell, dude. I can. Well,
you're starting to see now, kind of who I am and why I can be a little cutthroat on the podcast. It's just who I am these days.
Did the
you
baby
gotta fight for any props in my household?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I get that. You got to fight for toys and props.
Yeah, like 12 kids. You had to fight for food as a kid.
Oh, yeah. That's why I eat so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Did the baby cry in the baptism?
No, pretty good.
Really?
I mean, they didn't do it wasn't a Catholic one, so they didn't do the whole like just dunk them and waterboard them situation. They just did like a little like I swear to God, they had a spray bottle up there. So
come on.
Yeah,
How's it?
If you're gonna do it, you got to dunk them.
You got to give them a little grit, you know. And they can't think they don't dump it; they just dump it over their head.
If they don't swallow a lung full of water when you baptize them, are you even really baptizing them?
What denomination are we talking?
I don't know. Non-Dami. I don't know.
Oh, is it non-Dami?
I don't know. I think it might be a Lutheran one.
Oh, was it Lutheran or non-Dami? How big was it? Was it off a highway? Was there a jet outside?
No, there wasn't.
Okay.
It's probably Lutheran.
Probably Lutheran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Lutheran, I believe. Yeah.
All right.
One of the Lutherans. There's like 8 of them.
Okay. So Catholic genuine draft.
Choir at this service too.
Yeah.
They could brand themselves as the gray-haired choir. There was not a single person in the choir with normal colored hair. It was all white, just gray across the board.
It's interesting.
And what's that saying about today's society?
Well, it's saying that we're not getting young people in church. Now, Miles, you I
was there.
You were there, and you also had ambitions of being in the choir at one point. So I wonder.
Yeah, maybe. But it's like I won't get around to it until I have gray hair. I'm already starting to get it. We're done. We're toast.
Yeah, we are. Start warming up those vocals. Sing us a song, Miles.
Sing us a song, piano man.
Oh, I thought you were going to go Catholic hymn with that.
And I will raise you up on E.
We're looking over at Jared like he's just looking at the subscriber count fall as we're singing this song.
Talk about a bit we've beaten into the ground.
Oh, yeah. But anyways.
Did I talk about it on this podcast? And my mom said she wants me and you to sing that at her funeral.
Did she really? No, dude.
She was dead serious.
Dead serious.
And then I was like, do you want us to learn all the words? She was like, I think it's fine. So can you imagine me on my mom's funeral and we're just like, and I will raise you. And I'm crying because my mom died. On eagle's wings. And you're sitting there like, I'm not getting paid for this.
So I'm crying too.
He's crying too. Come on, sing along.
Shine like the sun.
Here we go. And told you in the palm
of
his hand.
Wow. Jared, you're going to have to cut or auto-tune that. Could you auto-tune that? Sweet. All right. I can't wait. Well, I mean, I can wait, but that would be an exciting way. That would be an exciting way to honor your mother. Mary Jane, man. Mary Jane.
You hear that, Mom?
You got to tell her I said it. Does your mom listen to this podcast?
Oh, every week.
Does she?
Yeah.
I thought she wasn't listening for a while.
Maybe that was my mother-in-law. I don't know. It's hard to keep track.
All right. Well, we can.
Isn't that amazing that I'm willing to say some of the stuff I say, knowing that my mom listens every week?
Yeah. I mean, ay. Does she like it?
I think so.
Did she ever say? Does she ever do one that?
Yeah.
Give you some of those. She texts you about it?
She gets really mad about when we get stuff wrong.
What did we get wrong?
We just a lot of stuff. We get a lot of facts wrong.
Oh, what fact have we ever gotten wrong on this podcast? Myriads? Men periods.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a chance we got anything right about the menstrual cycle talking about it. Anyways.
All right. Well, should we take
another...
Let's take a caller. Hey there, folks. It's me, Charlie Berens. I'm on tour. Go to charlieberens.com/tour, and I'm coming to a town near you. Isn't that right, Miles?
That is right. You're not coming to Fargo this time, but that's fine.
I'll get there eventually.
You'll be back.
I'll be back.
It's all right. It's actually nice. The rest of the towns get to experience you.
Yeah. Or, Boise or, New York or... I forget where else, but it's up there. They get to experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And Miles, I'll come see you again soon. We'll build a fort, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, folks, the holiday lights are going up. The sidewalks are icy, and Grandma's climbing out of the passenger side because the store's parking lot's a skating rink. I imagine, Charlie, I don't know why, but I just imagine you've put up Christmas lights in your life and fallen off the roof.
I've fallen off a roof before, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And thank God you know who Nicolay Law are.
Yeah, so that way if I want to sue my dad, I know exactly who to call. Russell Nicolay, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you take one wrong step this winter, one slick spot, boom! Holiday cheer becomes an urgent care visit. You just don't want that.
You don't want that. Call 1-855, though, Nicolay.
Yeah, when a festive moment turns into an injury, you got to call Nicolay Law.
Nicolay Law. Mouse, have you ever forgotten someone on your holiday list? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Now I got nieces and nephews and it's just a lot.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, what did I get Uncle Bob panic, Yeah. You didn't get him anything. And, but, you know what Uncle Bob would like? He'd like a little vanilla soft serve tippy cow, I bet you.
And if I know Uncle Bob like I think I do, he would love that gift.
Oh, he would love it. And that's going to save you from that painful moment watching someone unwrap the gift and, there's a regifted pair of socks and they don't like it. No, there's no way to not like that tippy cow vanilla soft serve, Miles. You could hand it to your neighbor, your cousin, that guy from bowling league, whatever it is.
And the bottle's going to fit nice in a stocking as well.
Fits nice in a stocking. You could put it in your pocket. It would hang out a little bit, but you could put it in there. This is the easiest last-minute gift this side of the Mississippi, Miles. Little tippy cow. So tip it on back. Moo.
Drink responsibly. Tippy Cow Rum Cream. Copyright 2025. Midwest Custom Bottling. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All rights reserved.
You guys have excellent timing.
Sweet, Donovan. See, we were thinking the same thing about you, dude. One ring guy, you know?
Yeah, I wish my wife would answer that fast.
I've been in traffic for like the last 2.5 hours, and I'm all like just getting home, just bought a 6-pack, got home. I was like, oh, it's going to taste really good. And then the phone rings.
Well, crack one of those. Those.
So you're saying that's a bad thing or a good thing?
No, it's a good thing because you guys are the Bellied Up podcast, and you called right as I'm about to crack one.
Good.
Once I get my damn boots off.
Get your boots off, man.
I would tell you that you should let your hair down, but just by the sound of your voice, I think you're bald. Are you bald?
Not even a little bit, bro. I have an impeccable head of hair.
Okay.
Do you?
Because do you have long hair?
No. I'm not crazy like that. But
am I insane for thinking that? Didn't he sound bald?
He kind of sound bald with a beard. He was giving B with B energy, but
yeah. Like our friend Nicolay.
Yes,
definitely rock a big beard. And hang on one second. There we go. And
I think he cracked a beer.
But yeah, we definitely have a full head of hair.
Okay, well, congrats on dodging male pattern baldness.
Yeah, we're good, brother. How you guys?
We're doing great, man. We're just sitting here.
Good, yeah,
we're drinking. We're chilling. We're enjoying each other's company, and we want to know what's going on with you.
Should we ask him a question like we did our last caller?
Okay,
Donovan, you think you're going to heaven or hell?
I would hope I'm going to heaven, although I probably got a suite picked out in hell already.
Oh. Well,
I like that. No middle ground guy. Didn't even bring up purgatory.
No. We're trying to do the right thing now, but we were younger and dumber and not so much good things happened back in the day.
Well, what's the dumbest thing you've done?
What gave you a one-way ticket to hell that you did in your past?
Join the military, man.
Oh, God.
No, I mean, that was probably one of the dumber things, but it was one of the cool, kind of prouder things. What's the word? The statute of limitations on smuggling stuff.
Oh. I think you're good, dude. I think like 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah, so I do a lot of jaywalking.
Oh boy.
Is that why you're down in Arizona?
No. Dude, me and the wife and kids have moved around a bunch of places, and we just ended up back in Arizona. So we're here for now, you know what I mean? But we'll probably be out of here. We don't stay planted for too long. Every 2 or 3 years, we move states. Where have you been? Where have you lived? Texas, California, Hawaii, Georgia, Oregon, Washington. Was it Massachusetts for a little bit?
Notice how he's just going all the way around the Midwest.
Yeah, you didn't go up to the Midwest once. You went out to the Hawaii before you could gone to Michigan. What the hell?
So I did do a year in Illinois.
That kind of counts.
Where at in Illinois?
Chicago.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't fucking count. He literally was like, he jumped and just landed in Chicago and then jumped back
Got the hell out of there. What were you moving around so much for? Is that military?
Not really, a little bit. But I grew up in Southern California, and by about the time I turned 18, I said, hey, California's stupid. We got to get out of here. So I left.
All right.
Haven't really been back since. And that was.
It's always funny listening to ex-Californians talk about leaving California. And it just is, if you close your eyes, you think you're talking to someone who made it out of the Mormon church.
Right. Well, and that's why whenever anybody asks me, they're like, oh, where are you from? I'm like, originally or last?
I think that your tendency to move around, is this job related or smuggling related?
More job related than smuggling related.
Okay.
So, because we're poor white trash, so we don't really save up money for vacations and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we just go and get a job in a new part of town and then go see the new culture. And
Hey, that's not a bad way to do it.
Yeah. I never thought about that. You can get paid to vacation.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What line of work are we in, Donovan?
I'm a heavy equipment mechanic, so I could work anywhere.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
And
so you work from home then?
Right. I got a, pretty cool little Peterbilt in the front with the utility bed and a crane, and we just take it wherever we need to go.
That's awesome.
Sick.
That's great. Good for you, dude. What does your wife do?
She's a manager at retail makeup store.
Oh, there you go. They got those everywhere too.
Yeah, typical mechanic, and all the mechanics' wives, either something in beauty makeup or nurses. Period.
So your wife's crazy.
Yeah. Well, she's Mexican too, so that helps.
Does she come home smelling like 80 perfumes? Is it that kind of place?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you like that or not?
Not a terrible fan. But
it's like I dated a girl in high school, worked at a pizza shop, and so we'd hang out after work. She'd smell like pizza.
Yeah,
but it's like weird after a while because then you like kind of start to associate pizza with romanticness.
Pizza started getting you going.
So I just recently have kind of gotten that relationship with pizza out. I was Domino Dan. I'd order Domino's a lot, and I think I'm starting to put the pieces together why I loved it so.
That makes sense because she used to work at a Mexican restaurant, and I'm like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So that.
You know what I'm talking about? You associate smells with certain things.
Yeah.
It's like the Pavlov dog or whatever. They ring the bell and he salivates.
Yeah, you don't like the scented garbage bags either.
Correct. Yeah, because my mom had the fancy garbage bags growing up that had the Febreze smell on them.
I didn't know they had scented garbage bags.
Yeah. So then when I would get sick and puke in the garbage bag, I would smell Febreze. So now I smell Febreze and I just get nauseous.
Yeah.
Donovan, what's on your mind today, my guy?
Dude, so bucket list item for me has a potential to happen, and I could use some advice from you guys.
All right.
It's a Midwest thing. So, like I said, grow up, Southern California. The new company I work for is going to have me go to Fargo in February.
Okay.
First
of all, that sucks.
Tell me about it. I'm in Phoenix.
You know that we're all going your way at that time, right?
Right. But so the idea I've always, since I was like 6 years old, watching grumpy old men, always wanted to go ice fishing. I'm going to go to a local bar, get somebody to take me ice fishing. What can I say, do whatever like that to make a stranger take me to his honey hole?
Well,
okay, well,
say it just like that. Say, hey, stranger.
Yeah,
will you take me to your honey
hole? You could
hole?
be like rubbing his shoulder or something too. That'll also help. Midwesterners love physical contact.
Yeah.
Should I throw in? By the way, I'm from California.
Yeah, that's.
And I'll do all the dirty work.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, first of all, if you're coming to Fargo and you want to go ice fishing and you want to go to a bar and basically just, I mean, you're basically just kind of like whoring yourself out to help someone go ice fishing, right? That's like your plan.
100%.
You're waiting for a guy to pick you up at the bar and take you ice fishing.
Right. I'll bring the beer. I'll bring the sandwiches, or I know you Midwesterns like casseroles. We can do a casserole. We'll figure something out.
It's a hot dish, but
you're kind of going for the boat move there, Donovan. That's kind of what people tend to do. That's how people pick up a boat.
I know. So I'm used to the boat pickup. Is it the same doing ice fishing?
Yeah,
in
very
in
similar.
a little shack.
I've never done it like that. Here's something that you can do. If the bar thing doesn't go, you can just go out to a lake with a bucket and,
Hand crank.
yeah. And
Pick one of those up for pretty cheap.
Yep. Yeah. You could get the bare minimum here. And then you start making friends on the ice. You cozy up next to a shanty a little bit. Start having distant conversations like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah, you can't get too close though, because that will immediately get you on someone's shit list.
Yeah, no, you got to get close enough. I would bring a few beers out there, actually. Beers will make you friends. Beers can get you invited into someone's shanty. And once you're in someone's shanty, you're never getting out. You don't have to leave.
That will lock the door.
Yeah, it's really hard to get invited into a shanty, but way harder to get kicked out of a shanty, from my experience.
And if you are coming to Fargo, you got to go to Detroit Lakes, which is an hour from Fargo. That's where you're going to go ice fishing if you go to Fargo. On Detroit Lake, they have a bar that they set up on the lakes. You actually can get a 2-for-1. You can go to a bar out on the ice and talk to someone who's currently ice fishing, and you can just go with them back to his shack.
Well, that sounds like the ticket that's dialed in there.
That is the ticket that's dialed in. Miles, do you think, have you been out there to Detroit Lakes ice fishing out there?
Yeah.
Okay, is that where
we used to do like a cornhole event at this bar on the ice?
I was going to say, because you have your ice palace.
Yeah,
you still have that?
I don't.
You
I
don't?
sold it.
Okay.
Having a kid, I'm not going ice fishing as much.
You're not going ice fishing as much. Okay.
I'm not doing anything as much.
Well, do you have ice fishing?
Not golfing.
Do you have an ice fishing pole sitting around somewhere? You do?
Yeah, I got a bucket over there.
Oh, okay. So
my ice fishing spot in the corner over here.
See, I guess that's the other thing though too. So I was planning on meeting somebody at the bar the day before, because I don't have any of the stuff. I don't have a pole, none of that. And I wasn't necessarily going to get it and then just take it on the airplane back to Phoenix, where I'm never going to use it. So I was hoping to use somebody else's equipment.
Well, if you're with someone who's if you find the right guy at the bar, he's gonna have something for you to use.
Look, Donovan, I know what you're doing right now. You're fishing for Miles's ice fishing gear. Keep going. He's avoiding it, and he's done a good job avoiding it. Keep dancing around this. Let's see if he says you can use his ice fishing gear.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Did you read the text message? You guys blew me off 8 times before this thing. I'm like, I think, Miles, you should just take me now.
See, this is a good tactic, Donovan. Go into the guilt. Go into the guilt.
We were supposed to do this conversation last month. You guys blew me off because one of you was late for an airplane. And then
that would have been
today, you were supposed to call me at noon.
Shit.
And here it is. 5 o'clock and we're just getting on the phone.
And why are we so late today, Charlie?
It was because my flight was delayed. But listen, so Donovan,
the bane of my existence is Charlie's flights.
This is my fault, Donovan, and because it's my fault, I'm gonna do you a solid as a buddy. We're buddies now, Donovan. I'm gonna pimp out my buddy Miles's ice fishing gear to you.
There we go.
So yeah. Well, you got a nice bucket, a few poles. It's good. It's a short rod, but it works. And you got a Vex
story
too.
of my life. Short rod, but it still works.
You got Vexlar too there, Miles?
I do.
He's got the gear here set up. Now
we got it already.
I'm going to give you a few tips for your first time ice fishing though in the Midwest, okay? February, we'll probably have good ice, but you want to bring out some ice picks with you, because sometimes if it goes through, you're going to want to have those. That ice gets slippery if you go through it. So get yourself some ice picks or some floating snow pans. But this is your first time. You're probably not going to want to put an investment in. Those are expensive.
It's like $1,200 for a good ice fishing suit.
Just bring 2 butter knives out. That should work to let you grab your way on.
Or just grow your fingernails out a little longer before a trip.
Or should I bring my waders?
No, because if you go through, it's just gonna fill with water.
Yeah, that would. Unless some waders do have those. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's gonna fill in. But then I wonder. No, don't do that. You'll die of hypothermia. I think your best bet here is to just dress as warm as possible and get yourself some ice picks.
Okay.
And then really, I do think your main in with everybody is by going out to the ice bar and bringing some pocket beers, because even though there's a bar there, no one's going to turn down a free beer.
And also, you have something really going for you being an out-of-towner, because Midwesterners love showing people the way,
especially when it comes to ice fishing.
It's like being a missionary in another country trying to convert people to the good Lord. And you give them a little sliver, you're over there and you're in Chile trying to convert people to Christianity, and someone comes and asks you about God, you are licking your chops. Well, why don't you come on over here and let's open up the book to Genesis 1 and start there.
Yeah, and it's an ice auger.
If you go in there and be like, my bucket list is to go ice fishing. I'm from California, and now I'm in Arizona, and I just can't believe. The more you hype up that you can't believe that they do something as crazy as ice fishing, the more they're going to be licking their chops to show you and show off their ice fishing spot.
Just bring your curiosity and a few beers, Donovan. You're going to be sitting pretty.
Because that was like my buddy Fillmore. Fillmore.
Yeah.
He lives in Nashville, and he was like, there's no way you guys drive out on frozen ice. And I'm like licking my chops. Like, we're going to get you up there, and oh my God, your mind's going to be blown.
That is true. Yeah, you really, I'm getting it. I'm like, I didn't know he'd never been ice fishing.
And the more that you can play up, that you ham it up, that you don't think it's real, the more they want to blow your mind.
All right.
So you need to not be like, you need to, even if you've watched YouTube videos about it, you need to talk that like, there's no way. I know we're like at a bar on the ice, but there's no way you guys do this.
Yeah, and be like, how do you even catch fish? Like, do you just hope that there's fish in that one hole that you drill, and they'll be like, oh no, you don't understand. When you're ice fishing, it's like everybody has a boat. You can just walk to any single spot and drill another hole. And if you're like, I don't know if I could drill a hole, I don't know if I have the strength, they'll drill the hole for you. All right. And they'll loan you their Vexlar. I mean, I just think you're absolutely walking in like Curious Donovan, and the more you don't know, the more you're gonna see.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it to I only know what grumpy old men showed me, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and like if I was like, yeah, Charlie, I've never been to Lambeau.
Oh yeah. I mean, I remember this. No,
I mean, like, if someone starts talking about how they've never been to Lambeau and you start saying stuff about it, and then I don't believe you, how bad do you want to show them Lambeau?
I mean, you might get them.
I don't think tailgating can't be that fun.
At Lambeau, in the freezing cold with the snow, tailgating's
there's no way there's a brat everywhere you turn.
Yeah.
That's fantasy land. There's no way.
No, I'm getting horned up right now just showing you about Lambeau. I can feel myself salivating like a dog. Yeah.
He's this close being like, well, we got to get you up there.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
We could do Lambeau. I've never done Lambeau Field either.
Yeah.
What kind of a car do you have, Donovan?
Which I got a couple.
Okay.
Told you, poor white trash.
Which one?
Yeah, you
Which
are
one
white
runs?
Trash, aren't you? How many of them run?
2. We've got 5 total, 2 run.
You got okay. Do you guys Suburban on you?
I do, but it doesn't have a motor.
Okay.
It's a 79 though.
This is perfect, dude. You got to make a tuber out of that. So yeah, fix it, find a way to get a motor in that between now and February and drive that sucker up here.
You think the Packers are gonna be playing in February?
No, I'm talking about ice fishing still. And shut the hell up, all right? See the crap I deal with on this podcast, Donovan?
I thought you were talking tailgating. Go on.
Oh, well,
You're talking about drilling holes in the bottom of the Suburban?
yeah. The back two seats. Yeah, you what you want to do is drill a hole about a bit shorter than the diameter of a 5-gallon bucket, okay? And then get yourself some tubes, like the ones that you like pour concrete in to like get yourself a post there, you know?
Sauna tube.
Yeah, so just get that tube will connect between the Suburban and the ice. You just put that in there, and that's going to keep that hole nice and warm. But you can fish from the back of that Suburban, and just like that, Donovan, you could go from maybe I'll get invited into someone else's shanty. You will be able to exchange an experience in the tuber with an afternoon in someone's shanty. They're going to love that.
Yeah, they like those big tuber things. I could Google that. That may be fun.
Yeah, they do like them. I mean, those are slick because not a lot of people are going to be, putting 2 holes in the back of their Suburban. But Donovan, you feel like the kind of guy that might just be willing to do that.
Oh, I'm definitely retarded and got a touch of the tism, so we're okay with that.
All right.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a Tylenol guy. I like it.
Charlie's mom had Tylenol when he was a baby too. When he was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some.
Well, I'm glad we got that all straightened out, and yeah. So, I do you know about a tip up?
No, what's a tip up?
Oh, see, just say it just like that. Just like that.
Perfect.
I'm not even going to tell you, so you can just keep it like that same energy. Whether you do the tuber or not, you're going to be taken care of here.
Oh, well, fuck. You don't know what a tip up is?
I'll show you.
Come on out here. It's best to just experience it.
Here, I got some minnows.
Yeah, I know what minnows are.
Yeah.
That's the next thing. When you get up here, you got to go to the ice bar and you got to ask for a minnow shot.
A minnow shot.
Mm-hmm.
What's that concoction made of?
A shot of minnow.
Minnows and booze.
You know what's funny? You got a quick time for a funny story real quick?
Yeah, we got time.
Like I said, born and raised in, Southern California, and head up to Maine for military stuff. And then they're sitting there, we have in our safety brief, and they're like, hey, who knows what black ice is? Me being a Southern California boy, raised my hand, and they said, what's that? And I say, isn't that a cocktail with like vodka and black tea in it? And they were like, no.
One beer, you're cracking yourself up, Donovan. You're going to fit in well up here, man.
No, honestly, that joke's going to play with a bunch of drunk farmers at the bar. They're going to love that.
And but it's a true story. Like, it's funny, but it's true. I had no idea what black ice was until I was 18 in the military in, Maine.
Must be tough. Must be tough growing up where it's 75 and sunny every fucking day.
It was rough, dude. Sometimes the waves were only like feet tall and you couldn't really surf. It sucked.
Are you a big surfer?
I used to be, not anymore.
He's 300 pounds now.
You're
tough to find a board.
300?
Oh yeah. I went to the VA doctor today. We're 302.
All right, there you go.
But we're 6'5", so we're kind of, looks a little proportionate.
Dude, you're like an offensive tackle.
I know.
Think about where you could have been if you had enlisted in college instead of going to the military. You could be like starting right tackle for the Packers.
I mean, I'd hope I'd be for a better team, though.
See, you know what? Both of you, shut the hell up.
I didn't say anything.
You
bad
knew it.
there.
You set them up. You knew what you were doing. Donovan, what even is your team? Huh? Are you a Rams fan, Dodgers, or Chargers fan? Whatever.
No, so being honest, I'm more of a gambler now with football.
Okay. Being honest, I have a problem.
I was a big Charger fan, but then they moved from San Diego, and I said, fuck them.
Yeah.
And I tried rooting for the Raiders for like 2 years because, it's like the ultimate fuck you to the Chargers, but it just didn't feel right. So So now with football, anyways, I'm more of a fantasy and a FanDuel gambler.
All
That's
right.
kind of how I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hockey is a totally different story because the Kings are winning the whole fucking thing this year. For sure.
Okay. So you're a big hockey guy. That's where your loyalty lies. Are you making good money gambling?
I was doing okay-ish, meaning like I spent 200 and I was only in the hole like 25, but this season not so much. But I don't do it like I'll throw like $20 on a Sunday.
Got it.
So I'm not like
Just enough to get get some blood flow, but not like totally.
Exactly. Whatever games on CBS or Fox to make it a little bit interesting. You know what I mean? Because I don't really care.
Yeah. No, that's a good way to play it. Is there anything else that you want to try while you're here in the Midwest?
I want to do that. What's the I want to get real legit. What's the cheesy thingy? Poutine.
Poutine. Don't mispronounce it.
Poontang.
Poontang. Yeah, let's get some of that.
You come out here. Miles, is there a lot of poutine over here in Fargo?
I thought that was more of like a Canadian thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a Canadian thing. We only
I
have
heard it's like an up there, but that's close. It's anything north of like Utah is basically Canada.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue. I'm in Fargo, so yes. Yeah. I mean, there's restaurants got poutine around here.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't
gravy on the fries and cheese and
Yeah. I'm not as much of a poutine guy, but no shade. It's more of gravy guys are into it. Not always a gravy guy.
Or what's a staple everybody out there, like you guys all grew up eating this, period. Everybody's mom has their own, like in the South, it's jambalaya and gumbo. Back home, it's tacos and shit. What's your guys' everybody's family does this, and it's only good the way your grandma made it.
Yeah, I mean, hot dish is very similar to that.
Yeah, I throw casserole in a casserole hot dish situation. We're big into salads here, but potato salad, really any salad without
Fruit
lettuce.
salad.
Yeah. Jello.
Snicker salad.
Yeah.
Basically,
macaroni salad.
Yeah, 100%. Basically, any salad without lettuce in it.
Salads that can give you heart attacks if you eat them consistently. That's kind of what we're into.
I do make a pretty mean carnivore salad.
Ooh, what's that?
Just whatever meat you want in a bucket.
In a bucket. Meat in a bucket.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Donovan.
Preferably fresh off the grill.
Yeah.
So, you're sitting out there, you got a beer, you got the barbecue and the charcoal going, and you make some steaks in the bucket, chicken in the bucket, ribs in the bucket. And then everybody just comes around and picks from the, carnivore salad bucket.
Hell yeah. That, you're going to fit in real good out here, Donovan. You are. Yeah. You just toss a grill in the back of that tuber and we're going to be sitting pretty.
There we go.
Yeah, just have a tube full of meat.
Yeah. Meat tube.
Oh, we could convert one of them to be like make a little vertical smoker in the back of the Suburban too.
Oh, there you go. Now we're thinking.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, let's start a fire inside of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done it before. It's okay.
Yeah, it's if you have enough ventilation, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put the little smoke box, like the little thing the old 50s car had, where the little swamp cooler that hung out the side of the window.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See? Sitting pretty.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited that you're coming up north here finally. Been avoiding us.
I know. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and I think you're ready to go. As long as you make sure you play dumb and don't know anything about it, someone's going to have to show you how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole tipper-upper thingy. Yeah, we got to figure that out.
There you go. That's perfect.
Yeah.
God, I wanted to correct him so bad.
No, we got to let it Be authentic.
Mhm.
Yeah. Don't watch any YouTubes about this. Just come in with you and start talking about meat salads. You're going to find your way, you're going to find your way into some perch pretty quick here.
Meat salad in Fargo, are they Packers or are they more, the better Bears?
It's usually either Packers or Vikings fans.
Packers or Vikings?
Mhm.
And give the Bears a week, all right? It's not
Definitely
gonna
more
last.
Vikings fans than Packer fans.
I could do Vikings. I'm part Norwegian. We could do Vikings.
There you go. All right, dude. Well, we appreciate you calling in today. Hopefully you enjoy your 6-pack of beer you got. And have fun in Fargo.
I will. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for doing it. You guys make me laugh with this podcast, so it's pretty fun. It's nice to finally talk to you.
Oh, thanks,
Oh, yeah.
man. We appreciate that. And sorry that Miles screwed up getting you on this call. That was all his fault. And we appreciate you.
You know what? I'm 100% positive. Worser things in life have happened. So
That's
we'll
Good
move on.
outlook.
all
I'm going
right.
to use that line no matter what happens.
All right, man. We'll see you soon. Drive safe up
All right.
here.
Yeah, guys, take care.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. So you're not going to loan him your ice fishing stuff, Miles?
I just will never see it again,
Yeah, that's true. Guy like that, he'll take a liking to it. You can
Oh,
tell.
I lost. They fell in the hole. Next thing you know, he's bought a case and it's back in Arizona.
Yeah. Bought a case.
Yeah, for the fishing rod.
Oh.
I
Oh,
don't
bought
know.
a case for the fishing rod?
Yeah, like a travel case for it.
Oh, okay. I've never, the one,
I've never needed one, so but you
yeah.
can buy them for sure.
yeah, I guess you can. Yeah. Gun cases. That's the one thing that we had to take. It was an old gun case. And this one time I was cleaning the garage and the fishing rod gun case was in there and I opened it up and this rat jumped right out of my face. Rat in the gun case. Can you believe that?
Yeah, in your garage? 100%.
Yeah.
Well, should we take another caller?
Let's do it.
All right, we got Cliff on the podcast. Charlie, Cliff, how are you?
Good. How about you guys? Long-time listener, long-time fan of your guys' channels online, and I'm just super excited to talk to you guys.
Cliff, what the hell was that? What happened there?
Are you going into cardiac arrest?
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, I've had a couple drinks, so I can't really complain, but
Okay.
kind of went down the wrong hole there, so my apologies.
All right. Well, he's nice and liquored up. What's on your mind, Cliff?
So, yeah, you guys, I left a voicemail a couple of weeks ago. Got some family issues.
Oh, no.
So, I mean, a lot of things have happened in the last couple weeks since I left the voicemail.
Okay, is that good for us or bad for us?
I mean, for me, I don't care for the uncle much.
Oh.
Okay, so something's going on with your uncle.
Yes. So to take it back a couple weeks ago, or actually a couple months ago, my apologies. So what happened is my aunt and him have had issues in their marriage for about, like I said, the last couple months. And he's been very distant, not talking to her, just very distant. And one day he was at a barbecue with his, so I have two cousins.
Cliff, you really
My
know how to
apologies.
tell a story. I'll tell you that. I'm with you.
I'm horrible at telling stories, but let me
That
just cut to the
sucks 'cause
chase.
this is a podcast.
No, I like it.
All
It's
right.
the spider web story. We're
Okay.
getting it. Your uncle and your aunt distant in the relationship. Your uncle's been distant, but you got these
have
two cousins.
Two cousins.
Okay, so I have these two cousins, and they were at a barbecue, my uncle and my oldest cousin. And he was on his phone almost the entire time, right? And so when she was kind of curious, she kind of walked behind him, and he saw him messaging somebody. And she called him out on it and was like, "Hey, who the hell are you talking to?" And he kind of, pulled his phone away real quick, and he said, nobody, that type of thing. And she said, no, tell me who you're talking to. And then he just flat out more or less told her, "I'm having an affair with a woman through text message."
Oof.
Whoa. What a weird flex.
So
I'm having a text affair.
okay, so yes. So you guys ever heard of the pig butchering scam?
No, tell us.
So the pig butchering scam is more or less somebody. Everybody gets these texts, more or less saying like, "Hey, I can't wait to meet you for coffee at yada yada time," and you're like, "Who is this?" Or you just full on ignore it. He texted back and said, "Hey, I don't know who this is. You have the wrong number." And then they go and say, "Hey, I apologize for even texting you, but what's your name?" And then it kind of just snowballs into a very
Talk about.
intimate.
I mean, this guy had to have been lonely.
He was.
I mean, no dig on your aunt, but some. I mean,
and Miles, it does take two to tango. I'm not going to argue there.
and I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him at all.
You're going straight to blaming the aunt
No.
now, dude.
But I started thinking about like what mental spot do I have to be in to, because clearly this is not, he's getting catfished, right?
Oh, more or less, yes. But here's the bad thing, Miles, is that they just renewed their vows this summer for 35 years.
Oh, damn.
That's so bad.
That's
so bad.
You still want to blame the aunt, Miles?
No, I'm not blaming the aunt. I just was like, God, he's probably got to be so lonely if he's just willing to strike up a romantic relationship with some guy in India. You know? He's like, I don't even care who you are. Just if you talk to me, I'm all here for it.
Now that you bring it up, I've gotten text messages like this before, of like saying, "Hey, are we still meeting up or something?"
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, this is totally this guy's fault. I'm not saying. I just was thinking like, where you gotta be at.
What's this called again? Pig fishing?
Pig butchering.
Pig butchering.
And why is it called pig butchering? Am I missing
what happens is like I was saying, they kind of just text them random number and say like, let's say this guy's name is John, like, "Oh, hey John, are you ready for coffee?" And they're like, "Oh, well, this is the wrong number." And they're like, "Oh, well, what's your name?" And they get to an intimacy over text and like trust and everything to that extent. And then they more or less are fattening you up to, slaughter you.
Oh, that's where the analogy comes from. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking like in terms of a fishing analogy, that makes sense. Like you're just casting a wide net or something. Okay.
Yeah, and I would say fattening the calf before the slaughter is what the term I would use in this sense.
A little biblical too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your uncle's now broke. He sent all of his money to some guy in India.
So, he's had a very good job, and he's actually saved a ton of money, in his 401k he's worked in the mining industry for 25, 30 years, and he saved a ton of money, had a great, setup, pension, everything to that extent. And so going back to my cousin that caught him, he told her right away, like, "Hey, I'm having an affair." And then he told my youngest cousin he didn't even tell his wife yet, my aunt. So they're trying to keep this secret from her. And all of a sudden they're like, "You just need to tell her." And he told her. And so what's weird is that this gal that he was, or man, I don't know who the hell he's talking to.
Robot.
A robot. It could be AI, Charlie, that's up your alley.
Yeah.
You're in a romantic relationship with a robot?
No.
ChatGPT, can you help me feel love? Touch me in all the wrong places.
No, I don't.
Yeah, maybe that's why Charlie's so defensive about AI, is that he secretly is in love with an AI woman. Is that true?
First of all, an AI cannot be a woman. Second of all, right. Her name's Tiffany, and all right. So did he send money over?
So my cousins were begging him because they were more or less asking, hey, like this gal was asking for money for quote unquote investments in crypto and gold. Yeah, right. And that's what I said. And even my dad was like, what a dumbass, you know. And so so just to cut to the chase, my aunt and him did get a divorce about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow,
no.
dude. This is so sad.
It is sad. They've been together for 35 years. It's affecting, my cousins, they both have kids, and it just destroyed the family. So I'm kind of just bringing awareness to, families out there. If this is happening, just nip it now,
Yeah.
How much money did he send?
Oh, okay. So the first time my aunt noticed in their 401k account, because they have a shared account, because they're married, he sent $50,000 to this woman. $50,000 to invest in quote unquote gold.
Oh my
God.
Dude.
And so, yeah.
That was the first time? How much did he send the second time?
For what I know, and this is true, $400,000.
What? Oh my gosh. Dude.
Yeah.
Your poor aunt, man.
But here's the thing. Before he sent that $400,000, she got out like a bandit. Let's be honest here. Before the divorce, he promised her the house. He paid off her car, which was worth about $50,000 itself. And then she got 1/3 of the 401k. So, I mean, she kind of got out okay, but, I still feel bad for her. I'm not saying like, oh, good for her, but this guy is now thinking he invested in crypto and gold. And then when he asks for his money in about 5-6 years, it's going to be all gone.
Wait, he doesn't know that this is a scam yet?
No, they've tried to tell him. They've met other people that have gone through the same thing to try to talk to him. And he's like, no, she's real. 100% real.
Oh,
and they're like, no, she's not. Yeah.
Has he talked to her on the phone?
So Charlie, yes. So this is the weird thing about this is that he says he's FaceTimed her, called her over WhatsApp, and that's where we're all kind of like scratching our heads. Like, this gal must be like that. This has to be something through like India, or I guess she's from like Thailand or something. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at he does know that you can just, with the technology now, you can just invent a person like Sora, all those apps. You can just invent a person to talk to you.
Yeah. And this is so my younger cousin, she tried to, so he sent her a photo of what she sent to him over WhatsApp, like, that she's from Santa Barbara and she works for this company for investors, blah, blah, blah. And she sent a photo of his name written in the sand on the beach. And I saw it and I was like, that's AI. No doubt that's AI.
Oh,
he's like, send me a photo. She sends a photo back and she's like, only has 3 fingers.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, what's up with that? She's like, oh, I just was born that way.
You know what, Cliff, though? You're right, man. You're right. That's a PSA, dude. People are getting scammed. 400 G. So did they get divorced and then he sent over his whole $400,000?
Well, I believe from what I understand, I don't know everything about their finances, but from what I understand, they had about $2.1 million in their 401k for retirement.
Yeah.
And so 1/3 of that money went to my aunt, and he paid off the house, or the house was already paid off. They've been in that house for, like 20 years. And yeah, I mean, but so I think he did send that 400,000 like when everything was kind of getting finalized, because I don't believe they were divorced when he did it. So, I mean, it's kind of a weird thing to talk about, but I mean, yeah. And the thing is that he keeps making plans with this gal that hey, like, come to Santa Barbara this date and we can meet each other. And he goes, okay, I booked the flight and everything. And all of a sudden, the day before, 2 days before, like, oh, no, I had to go to New York because my mom's sick.
Yeah, I mean,
I know. We know how this is going to go.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is truly sad. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Oh, my apologies, Charlie. You go ahead.
Oh, no. I mean, I just said, like, these bots are like trained on, like, it's got all your information, you know, that you're putting out there and the stuff that you like scroll past or whatever. So it knows where all your weaknesses are. And it can be so easily manipulated. And this is just a case of that, man. That sucks.
Yeah. And like I said, he still thinks, you know, she's real. You know, he lost everything. You know, his wife, his daughters won't even talk to him. You know, it's just super sad. He lost a 5-bed, 4-bathroom home that's like 2,500 square foot.
4 bathrooms he lost?
Do you know,
I said wife and children.
do you know how funny it is that he just gave us
The number of bathrooms?
the rundown on
The
this house?
specs?
You know, it's got heated floor in the garage. Living room's got vaulted ceilings. You know, do you know that in a nice, quaint little neighborhood on a cul-de-sac, he just gave that all away.
Yeah, he gave it all away, man. I mean, he just kind of gave it all away because, like kind of what you were saying, Miles, you know, it takes a lot for a man to be lonely enough to just give it all up.
I think it's partially that, but it's also partially like all his weaknesses are like out there. You know what I mean? Like when you got that much data that people can just buy and manipulate, that's what happened. So they knew exactly what to say to him. It's probably an AI. I mean, it's obviously AI, but that's so messed up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like a mental disease, you know?
Yeah, I mean, to give up your 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,500 square foot heated garage, vaulted ceiling house for that is crazy.
Yeah, now to a 1-bed, 1-bath single wide. I mean, going up in the world.
Is he in a single wide now?
Yes.
Oh, shit. All right. I mean, some of those are nice, but
Well, it's a
Yeah,
good PSA.
I'm not judging at all, you know.
If someone texts you from a number you don't know and it's actually someone that you know trying to get a hold of you, it's still going to be okay, even if you don't respond to someone that you know who's doing that.
I'm so confused with what you just said.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm a little lost too, Miles.
So, like,
I'm sorry.
you get a text saying, hey, can we meet up? You don't know who it is. Even if it's someone that you know and you just don't respond to them, it's better than responding to someone you don't know from a number like that.
Yeah. I mean, no, I get it. That makes sense.
You'd rather just not show up to the engagement that you were supposed to be at rather than like just texting numbers you don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, and it even gets gnarlier because with the voice stuff, you can make your voice sound like, you know, someone you know. You know, they've had that too.
I know someone that almost got into that problem.
Yeah, like
they made their voice sound just like the one guy's kid.
Yes, that happened to a friend's grandparents, where it sounded like he was calling them asking for money, and they gave the money. It's never been easier to scam.
I think the one was like, he's like, Dad, I'm in jail. I need you to wire money to get me out.
Trying to do that to a Midwest dad, you know. Oh yeah, you're in jail. Spend the goddamn night there. What the hell did you do? Huh? Rot in there, you son of a bitch.
That's not the way that I raised you. And like those scam people are just like, do not call any of these area code numbers. We've had no success. All of Wisconsin is off the list.
Oh man. Well, are people starting to heal yet at all from this, or are we still in the thick
fresh.
of it?
Yeah.
It's still
Clearly, he's not over the 5-bedroom, 4-bath,
I can't.
2,500 square foot.
Oh,
house.
And your uncle is still. Is this uncle by blood, or did he marry in?
He married in.
Okay, well, yeah, at
That's
least there's
better.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, me and him never really cared for each other anyway. So I ain't losing sleep over it. I just feel bad for my aunt and my cousins because like I was kind of raised around them.
Sure.
She's like my second mom, and my cousins are like sisters to me.
Yeah.
So it really just breaks my heart to see them going through that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But
damn.
Ironically, you guys brought up the how like a kid calls their grandparents or something. That actually happened to me in high school as well.
High school.
How old are you?
Yeah.
I'm 27.
How did it happen back then?
So I was about 16, 17 at the time. I was in English class and my grandma's texting me like, "Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?" She's like, "I thought you were in jail." I was like, "You thought I was in jail?" And she's like, "Yeah, somebody called us and said you were in jail, and they said they were going to arrest you if you don't go get us Google gift cards from Walmart." And they did it.
Oh, no.
And my dad called me and he's like, "You're not in jail, are you?" I'm like, "Hell no, I'm sitting in English class listening about Shakespeare. What are you talking about?"
I love how it was so plausible that you could have been in jail that you helped defraud your grandparents, though. They're like, I mean, that sounds like it could have happened. So did they get that one figured out or no?
Yeah, they sent them the money and then nothing ever happened.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. It's unfortunate. You always hear about those old scams, those email scams of like an African prince or something, or princess is like, "Hey, I need money to get out of jail," or "I need help. My people are in trouble." Like it's super like crazy how far they've come with scamming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nuts, dude.
$50,000 vacation giveaway email, and now they can just replicate your voice.
Yeah, I got people that I think I've said this on here before, but I have people that text me like have come to a show, say like talking in the front row with me about a dog or something. And like, yeah, we talked about that, and I was like, this is not the time to let you know, but that wasn't me, but. Yeah, they do that stuff all the time. I get messages saying like, this is a fake account or whatever. And you think about all the people who didn't figure out it's a fake account. Do you get that too, Mal?
Not really.
Not as much.
I'm not as famous as you.
That's not true, Miles. You just don't look at your messages. That's what this is really about.
I have a kid.
Hey, I got two. I mean,
yeah, you can you can pay attention to scams and have a kid, Miles. I mean, it's true. I do have a lot of free time on my hands, but I have a house plant. I have fruit flies. I have responsibilities.
I'm just going to start responding to you with when you ask me certain questions. I'm just going to respond with, "I have a kid."
Hey, that's really nice. And it's accurate, too. And his kid knows how to build a better fort than me. That's another more structural integrity. Although I'm going to show you that that's not true, Miles. Just you wait. So, Cliff.
Yeah.
Where's things at now?
Things now, my aunt's, it's kind of in a weird state. They don't talk. Well, they talk. I mean, they have, a couple grandkids together and, of course, 2 daughters. So they kind of have to talk to each other and plan out stuff, especially for like birthday parties and family get-togethers and all that stuff. And I mean, my aunt is very heartbroken, of course. She's in a weird state, but I think she's trying to move on. Like I can't really go into detail, but it's their marriage has been on the rocks. But I mean, they were, like I said, 35 years renewed vows, and you wouldn't think something like this would happen,
Yeah.
No, so, 100%. I mean, I don't know too many details of what's going on now, but yeah, I mean, it was a crazy time when my mother actually told me about everything happening. I thought somebody got cancer or something. She's like, "Yeah, there's trouble in their household." I'm like, "Oh my God, who's dying?" She's like, "Oh no, they're getting divorced." I'm like, "What? No."
Tell you what, though. Christmas is going to be pretty interesting.
I agree.
Like, you sometimes go to Christmas, you're like, fuck, what are we going to talk about? You guys don't have that problem. So count your blessings.
Count your blessings, spill your tea. Cut to like a year from now, this guy's a billionaire because of the investments.
It actually was real.
She's like a smoke show,
Yeah. He shows up to Christmas in a McLaren, and he's got a gold necklace chain on. This gal from Thailand on his wrist, on his arm. Oh shit. Well, one, you still cheated on my aunt, but also good for you.
Yeah. We can look at it that way, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the only thing now for your uncle to do is to just start trying to defraud a bunch of people, get his money back, I guess.
Yeah, just go back to the old emails. You just won a $50,000 giveaway, for a cruise.
Oy. What a bummer, man. Well, tell your family that we wish them the best.
If you guys are going to get caught up in a scam, do it the old-fashioned way and go to college. Don't be texting someone and sending them money for gold, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Charlie, you're going to be in my neck of the woods here in a couple of weeks.
Where? Charlie Berens on tour, ladies and gentlemen. CharlieBerens.com. Where am I going to be?
Near Spokane.
Spokane. Awesome. You live by Spokane or in Spokane?
Yeah, I actually live in the Idaho side here in North Idaho. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, be careful while you're there. This thing might be contagious. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need you catching this bug. I don't need you to come back with a Thailand girlfriend. All right.
Are you going to come out to the show or no?
I haven't gotten tickets yet, but I'm hoping to get them as soon as possible.
We'll hook you up. We'll get you some tickets.
Cliff's coming.
Oh,
text
you
us.
Don't have to do that. That'd be too nice.
Text your full name, Cliff, and we'll get you on there.
No, you get free tickets if you bring your uncle.
Oh, Miles, I would be treading some very thin ice there.
Just think about the crowd work, Charlie.
He will be maybe owning.
So does anyone in the audience have a family member who was maybe caught up in a scam? And then you raise your hand and then be like, who is it? And he's like, he's actually right here with me. And we'll see, we're clip farming, Charlie.
I like it. It's a little clip farming situation going. Hey, if you do want to bring your aunt and your cousins, we'll hook you guys all up with tickets. I promise I won't bring this up on stage. All right.
All right.
But Charlie, if you don't bring them, I'm going to bring it up. All right. So,
well, they live in Montana. I live in Idaho, so I don't know if they'll make it.
It's not going to work out. But
your aunt doesn't have anything.
I'll bring my wife.
She can come.
God, dude.
What?
First, you blame it on the aunt.
Her time is cut in half now.
I didn't really blame it. I was
not you, Cliff. Not you. I'm talking Miles. Immediately, he's like, "Oh, the aunt must have fucked something up in this relationship. The guy doesn't get that lonely on his own."
I know it sounded that way, and I admit that, but that's not what I meant by that.
That's all right, Miles. You got a kid. You can't be paying attention to these details.
Whatever. I got a kid.
When this kid can build a fort that looks like a 5-bed, 4-bath, 24 and then there's Charlie like, yeah, I kind of got a bucket in the corner to take shit.
Oh, man. Where's your uncle living now in that double wide?
He lives still in the same town over in Montana. He still lives over there.
Okay.
So they live in the same town, they work for the same company, just not in the same areas.
Cool. Well,
we appreciate you telling us the story.
Yeah.
This is sad, but also a great time for a PSA, and that's just don't text back numbers you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I heard that story that you guys did. God, I can't remember what number it was, what episode it was, but about the guy about his father-in-law, and I was like, gosh, that'd be kind of a good thing to talk about, to let people know, like, hey, don't fall for an OnlyFans model. Yeah.
Yeah. Where there's
What's actually funny is someone earlier was complaining about Charlie's flights, and that was the day where you forgot your ID and you used your expired passport.
Oh,
to get
yeah.
through the airport.
That's
so
right.
We almost didn't have podcast that day too.
Well, some things never change, but Miles.
Well, we appreciate you calling in, Cliff. This is great.
Well, yeah, guys, thanks for letting me come on the podcast here, and it was fun talking to you. Great to meet you guys.
Hey, great meeting you too. Text if you want to come to the show. We'll see you in person.
Do I just text the number that was sent to me?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
This number?
Yep.
You got it.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, just make sure to say hi to your cousins and watch out for geese.
Boom! That is my favorite Barley Charon's quote.
I took it as a compliment, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I showed it to I brought it up to him and he was like, "Oh yeah, that was great." I was like, "Charlie, you're supposed to be mad and you're supposed to do a rebuttal."
Maybe I'll do one now. I didn't get that, but you should.
I mean, the cheese head was the cherry on top. I mean, Skull, go Vikes, but
Yeah.
that's just me.
It was the cheese on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Cliff. Well, thanks for calling in, my guy.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, of course. Thank you, guys. And for real, though, say hi to the family and watch out for deer.
All right. You too.
Remember to change your air filters.
Make sure to check your air filter in your pickup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, I forgot about that one.
Awesome, guys. You guys have a good one.
We'll see ya. Oh,
What is it? Are we turning into like
we're turning it. Yeah.
like this is the second scam we've had on
We've
this
had
podcast in recent
scams.
history.
Yeah. Good thing we mixed in an ice fishing call on this one.
Yeah. Kind of just able to get my head above water here today.
That's why you bring the ice picks there, Miles.
Good thing I wore in my floating snowsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, I'd been drowned by now.
Yeah. Well, folks, that about does it here. Another great episode on the Bellied Up podcast. Miles, it's been a pleasure here with you today.
It has.
Pleasure's been all mine.
So, guys, remember to tip your bartender, and we'll see you next one.
See you back.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.